meters. Beech is the most widespread tree plant. This plant is 40 meters high and 1.5 meters thick. It has light-toned, beautiful texture tough bark. The fruits are edible and are used by the populace. Hornbeam is also widespread. It is a 30-meter high tree. Its stem is often twisted, so the population uses it generally as fuel. Here and there is mixed alder in these tree plant forests. In most cases it occurs in damp places. Linden occurs also frequently. It is also high, often grows up to 40 meters tall, and has bunched aromatic rich nectar flowers which attracts bees. Linden honey is of high quality, aromatic and clear. The linden flower is good for medical extract. Georgian oak grows in relatively arid places. It is 25 meters high. Its acorn has a short pedicel. Imeretian oak is a Georgian endemic species. It is 30 meters high, has narrow, cylindrical acorns. Imeretian oak is included in the Red Book. Norway maple is about 35 meters high tree. It occurs in the lower to upper mountain zone. Sweet chestnut is one of the most significant tree plants on the park territory. It is a 35-meter high tree. Its fruit is edible and is also used by the populace. Elm is 45 meters high. It is an element of the deciduous forests and chooses damp places to grow. A Georgian endemic is the Georgian wild pear and loves arid climates and grows up to 6 meters high. Wild apple grows in forests and at forest's edges. It is 12 meters high. Its fruit is edible. Oriental hornbeam is a 4 to 5 meter high bush. It occurs in arid areas and in oak and hornbeam forests. In some places, copses consisting of one species are found. Yellow azalea is a 1 to 2 meter high deciduous bush. It has beautiful yellow aromatic flowers and blossoms from April to July. Pontian rhododendron is a 4 meter high evergreen bush. Generally it grows in subforests. It occurs also in mountains at a height of 2,000 meters above sea level. It has very beautiful red-violet flowers. There also appears cherry laurel in subforests. Its fruit is edible. Chitacomcha is a 2 meter high thorny bush. Its red colour fruit serves as the main food for different birds in winter. Crown of Thorus occurs mostly in East Georgia and makes arid shrubberies. Smoke tree is a 2 to 4 meter high snow-covered bush. It grows in arid areas. Its leaves become scarlet in autumn. Watered spindle is covered with specific beautiful red fruits in autumn. This plant grows in damp places at the edge of forests. Persian ivy is a classical evergreen bush liana. It often covers the earth entirely with a green carpet or sticks to trees and rocks with special suckers and stretches upwards. Common ivy is an evergreen bush liana. It stretches on the ground or on the trees. Tall briar is a long twisted plant with hooked thorns. Its fruit is scarlet. It occurs at the edges of forests and sparse forests. Butcher's broom is about 50 centimeters high evergreen plant. It grows in relatively arid areas, in oak forests and shrubs. St. John's wort, paper daisy, dzirmutsara are significant medical grasses. Specific green flowers come out of dzitsmara leaves. Strawberry often carpets oak forests, so-called strawberry valleys. Excellent aromatic and tasty fruits grow all summer. Heliotropium, Cortana and Salbi, Tuchti, Becondara, Nigo, Sosani. Armenian cranesbill, Karunuka, viper's grass, autumn tsikara, different types of daisies, and so on appear in floodplains. Beech forests are widespread in the middle part of the forest zone, from 1,000 to 14,000 metres above sea level. In these forests, here and there are mixed hornbeam, oriental spruce, and Caucasian fir in some places. Oriental spruce grows up to 50 metres. Oriental spruce loves shade and is clearly distinguished among mixed forests by its colour. It has 4 edged needles. Oriental spruce is a very valuable building material. It is also used to receive cellulose, turpentine, and colophony. Caucasian fir is a 50-metre high, beautiful tree. It grows fast. It is decorative, makes big bodies along with oriental spruce in pure forests as well as copses. Caucasian fir conifers are flat, deep green from above and silver from below. Field maple is about 25 metres high tree. It is widespread up to the upper level of the forest, in dark coniferous copses. Field maple is especially beautiful in autumn, when its leaves become scarlet. Aspen is a 25-metre high tree. It grows in cleared spaces, forest edges and on bald mountainsides, in areas from lower zone to upper zone of forests. Colchian subforest is well developed in the forest zone. Hazel is a 5 to 6 metre high, rare plant. It occurs at the forest's edges. It rarely reaches subalpine zones. Boxwood is 2 to 10 metres high evergreen tree bush. It grows in damp forests at a height of 1,800 metres above sea level. Common barberry is a 3-metre high bush. It spreads up to the upper bound of the forest. Its fruit contains large quantity of vitamins and wholesome substances. Red fruit thorn is 2-metre high bush and bears in aridity. In autumn, it is covered with cylindrical scarlet fruits. Its fruit has medical features and is officially used in medicine. Medlar grows in subforests and shrubberies. It is a 5-metre high bush. Its fruits ripen in autumn and contain a large quantity of vitamins. Fruits of common briar also contain large quantities of vitamins. There are several species of common briar. The bush grows at edges of forests, fields, and cleared spaces. Olister loves arid areas. It grows at edges of forests. In autumn, it has aromatic fruits. Cornelian cherry grows up to 9 metres tall. It occurs in deciduous forests at a height of 1,300 metres above sea level. Its fruit is scarlet and is rich in vitamins. Australian dogwood is a 2 to 4 metre high bush. It has black fruit. Larkspur is one of the significant representatives of herbs. These plants are decorative. Kadzacha is a 20 centimetre high perennial herb. In blossoming periods, it covers the fields with blue carpets. The bulbs of Utsuna are used as a medicine against cancer. Mountain lily is a 120 centimetre high perennial herb. It grows in the middle and upper zones of mountains. It is a decorative plant. Different species of trefoil is the best herbal feed for cattle. From the cut stem of spurge runs sticky liquid. Scabwort is a herbal element of the middle zone. Mullein, different species of pink, poppy, charitsira, pyrtetra, kesane, barispira, hedge nettle, furisula. However, this is an incomplete list of flower plants, which makes up the beauty of the forest's edges. There are a large quantity of different species of ferns at the sides of rivers, in shady and damp forests. Ostrich fern is the most widespread type. Ferns are especially beautiful in early spring, when young sprouts are bright green. soil of the damp forests are often covered with moss. Different species of moss make soft carpets. Moss maintains soil moisture. It has a soil-producing function. Different species of lichen hang down from tree branches. These specific plants spring up because of aquatic plants and mushroom correlation. It is significant as an indicator of fresh air. That is why they are mostly presented in coniferous forests, although they prefer withered trees. Different species of mushrooms serve as necessary elements for a healthy forest ecosystem. Mushroom, as a heterotrophic, decays organic mixture and takes an active part in substance cycling. Mushrooms Irmis raka has a specific form. Gudapshutas spread millions of spores in the environment. Star mushroom separates from substratum before it dies, and only after that it begins to produce spores. There is a large quantity of edible mushrooms on the park territory. The population gathers them and prepares them in different ways. Mushrooms contain many useful substances, and it has significant culinary advantages. There are also poisonous mushroom species in some places. Dark coniferous spruce groves and mixed deciduous forests dominate in upper zones of forests. Kolkheti subforests is relatively sparse here. In the subalpine zone, 1,800 to 2,200 metres, the full spectrum of plants characteristic to this zone are presented. Subalpine forest, shrubbery and fields, subalpine forest groups, subalpine beechwood, subalpine birch forests, and fir grove. Pine forests reach the upper zone that is at a height of 1,800 metres above sea level in the south and southwest parts of the park. In favourable conditions, Caucasian pine grows up to 35 metres high. Pine is a significant construction material. Turpentine and colphony are made from gum. Medicines, C vitamin, and carotene paste are prepared from needles. Pine needles evolve volatile substances. Phyton seeds, which have bacteria-depressing qualities. That is why there is crystal clear air in pine forests.